Dicen que el tiempo ayuda a olvidar las penas. Dicen que las heridas se cicatrizan. Ay, amor, ay, amor. Ayúdame a olvidar esta tristeza. Ay, amor, ay, amor. Ayúdame a olvidar. ¿Alguna canción de Corazón Serrano?
Do I have to put each piece in a kiln? I didn't read the rest of that. But yeah, so each piece has to get fired if you want to be able to use it. Right now, without it being fired, if you add water to it at any stage, it will break back down and can turn back into clay, which is really great for recycling the clay, because then it can be used again at that point. It's not as great, yeah, if you want to have it hold water and use it, you have to actually fire it and glaze it. Okay, so let's, I don't know how we want to shape this guy. We might just keep this one simple. We'll add flair with the handle later. Okay. So I'm going to cut off some dead weight that's hanging out at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna add some water here, and then take my needle tool, kind of drag it along the bottom, and then cut off this ring of clay. That's all dead weight. We don't need that hanging out at the bottom of our mug. You want to, again, make things thin and light, especially if they're gonna hold liquids. Okay, so we're just gonna clean this up a little bit. Yeah, so I control the speed of the wheel with my foot. I have a foot pedal, very similar to either like driving a car or even more like a sewing machine. So it controls the speed. Okay, we'll give that one a little bit of a curve in. Ooh, we'll just round out the bottom a little bit more. And then we can call it done. Why do I adjust speed? Great question. So when you're centering, you want it to go as fast as possible, because you need that speed to be able to center. As you go through the process of actually pulling up your walls and kind of making adjustments, as your clay gets thinner and thinner, it's going to be a lot more fragile, and so the speed is going to it's gonna like be a lot easier to kind of push it off balance and mess it up. And so you actually need that slow speed. Patience is really key when you're throwing, which is not my strong suit, which is why all of my stuff has a little bit of a flair. But okay, so we can see this is our mug. Again, it will get a handle at a future I didn't cut it off. Oh well. It will get a handle at a future date, but this one has a nice little curve, I think. And let me super quickly cut it off, and then we can move on. Okay, there it is. Okay. What are we making next? That's a great question. This one's not gonna go in. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm making next. Maybe another mug, maybe a bowl. Let's see. I really wanted to make spoon rest, and I did make one. That's what I was going to do tonight, but I always like have a plan, and then I'm like, I don't actually feel like doing that when I sit down, which is really inconvenient. So I don't know. A lot of heart bowl. Everyone always goes for the heart bowls. Maybe we'll do one to get out of the way, just so I can say I've done it, and then we can move on from it. Ooh, a water bell. I do want to make one of those. I've never done it before though, so I don't actually know what should go into making it, so I'm gonna wait on doing that one. But it is thanks. Why do I only have 2 items on Etsy? Because I haven't had time to list anything up. Most ceramic people, they do like shop drops, and so they'll post everything at once, and then usually people will, depending on who you are, will go and buy it all at once, because it's not like printmaking or anything where you can just like very easily recreate the same thing over and over again. Like each thing you make you have to make it again, even if it's the same item. I wish I got into stickers. Like, why didn't I choose to do that instead? It's like one and done, and then you can keep selling the same thing over and over again. But no. Ooh, I hit it with my finger and I pushed it out of balance. Or did I get my wheel online? But my wheel is a Brent. Okay, oh, flower pot. Thanks for suggesting that. I love making planters, but I think we should go for the heart bowl. When am I next dropping more things on Etsy? I'm not sure. I was thinking about doing some stuff later this week, and then a couple people rolled.
Stuck here, so we'll give some to replacers, and also we'll guarantee you at least 1 piece normal oyster. You got about 25 pairs. Okay, thank you, friends. Thank you, everybody. If you want it, go for it. Bye now, my friends. Thank you.